guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're going to be teaching you how to draw an Among Us character pro style. Now let's just take 3 seconds to admire this beautiful picture. Now this was not made by me. This was made by one of my random subscribers in my neighborhood. Cool, I found my YouTube channel without me telling him. Anyway, let's give the quick blow off and get rid of this title card. And that's how we were supposed to do. Now here's our blank paper. You always start off with a blank paper sheet because the blank paper sheets are always better because when you're drawing with marker, on the back of that paper, there's gonna be a little mess up. So now, alright, let's get into it. Put it on the drawing board. And let's go. So we always start with the visor because it's easier to measure stuff with it. So never start off with the body. Always start with the visor if you're trying to make a pro Among Us character. So first thing you want to do, get that pencil real close to the paper. Make some nice, good strokes in there. Then you get it. Now what you want to do is you want to make that little curve. And the curves are for angry Among Us characters. And the reason why you do it for angry is because it always shapes with the body better. And make sure to add color to your pictures too. Because color is always the most important.
But not always.
But not always. Because some gray Among Us characters are also the best. Black is good too. Now what he's trying to do right now is he colors one side of the visor for imposters. But sometimes when you're not doing that, you might just want to make a little line for crewmates. And then you leave some room for the visor. But you also do some shading in there. That's called shading, what he's doing right now. Also lighting.
Like that white spot.
Like the little white spot. Now, watch him shade real quick so you can get a better idea on how to shade.
Also, hands are important.
Also, hands are important because then your hands will fall. You can't draw if your hands fall off. So
no, for the Among Us person.
Oh yeah, for the Among Us person. I thought you were talking about actual hands that fall off. That was funny there. Hey, sorry, you might hear him whisper directions to me, but I'm terrible at doing art, and basically he's narrating.
Big chungus, big chungus.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch because this hand is
Show me in the thing.
No faces. So, as you see, it looks kind of chubby right there if you focus on that paper. And oh, the paper's falling away. Ryder, come on. Beep. We'll see you right back after this ad. Have you ever felt lonely? Like you have no friends at all? Well, try getting a faucet. Faucets are very fun to play with. As you can see here, this faucet is the most playful faucet you can get. Call 99999-666-33444-5555555. The faucet today. Thank you.
6969. Call 696969 for if you have any emergency with your faucet. Only for $999.
Okay, back with the Among Us character. Sorry about that annoying ad. Now, as you can see, what he's doing...
Also, don't skip that.
What he's doing is he's focusing really, really hard on that shading. Shading is one of the most important things you can do on the Among Us character, and so is the visor. So, watch as he brushes. Now, it's one of the most important part, because the sharp teeth that he's doing there is for the little Among Us mouth like I showcased in my rock video. So, watch that. Now he's adding the legs. Now you can like two different ways, like that or like the other Among Us character we showed you, kind of in tilt. Now that's one of the ways that you can show them in kind of like a stance, like they're in an emergency meeting or trying to kill someone. That's a little back bling you do. That's a little back bling you do. Now there's still more stuff you have to do. Then you get into coloring. Shading. No, I mean coloring. That's when you actually color and not shade.
I'm not gonna color this one.
Oh.
This is just a tutorial on how to draw.
Okay. Watch how he shades this. This is one of the most important parts. When you're drawing this character easily, there's always some shading. I know I've said that 1,000 times, but shading is really important. Yes. Right now he's doing the legs. Now for the legs, you might only want to do the sides to make room for when you do color. Now for this one, he's prepping to color. So when you do this, you can actually color right after. It's going to be pretty easy. Just watch as he does this. Now for the little blank spots like how it's showcased earlier.
That's just lighting.
It's just lighting. It's the lighting up for the little stuff. Watch as he does this again. He has these little spots left for the stuff.
I kinda got bumpy.
Boop.
What was that for?
It's our TV program's crossing because you didn't pay the bills. Now while Ryder takes a break with his drawing hand, Ryder, do not draw anything. I'm trying to showcase another Among Us character, you know? So don't draw anything. Now we're going to do another tutorial on how to draw an Among Us character a little bit like this. Now these Among Us characters, this was one of his most talented ones. It's very nice. So if you want to do something like this, we'll surely do it like next Saturday or something. So if you want something like this, join up. Okay, back to drawing.
Say next step is to shade in the mouth.
The next step is to shade. The next step is to shade in the mouth. Shading in the mouth is also important because you need to have those teeth. The teeth is one of the most apparent parts of the Among Us character.
But most don't have teeth, if you like.
But most of them don't have teeth, if you like, because some of them are just a little curvy spot. Now, remember, one of the most important elements of the Among Us character is the visor, the teeth, and the body. Now, you always have to draw these really, really good
Unless you're doing a crewmate.
Unless you're doing a crewmate, because these are just simple steps on how to draw a pro imposter. Keep watching, watch how he shades.
Now for the hands.
Now for the hands. Now
I'm really talented at hands.
Now he's really talented at hands. So Ryder, what are you gonna do? Gun or pistol? I mean gun or he's doing a gun instead of
A, B, C, D, E, F, G gun. A, B, C, D, E, F gun.
Okay. Let's get back into normal view. Now, how you do the hands is what you're going to do at this part, which is also really important. Make those little curves in the hand so it looks a lot like he's holding it. And thumbs first always. Thumbs are always important to the Among Us characters, just like how you want to be accurate to the kill scenes. Now, you can actually make this a kill scene if you like, which we'll showcase that in another video. Now, that gun so far looks kind of like a peanut.
This is the thumb.
The thumb looks like a peanut. Getting in the block of the hand. Your hand's blocking it. Now you have the basic gun already. Now you add extra details. To be a pro artist, you must add extra details to your art. But aren't necessary. Honestly, I think that you don't always have to draw an imposter with a weapon in hand, but it's most common too, and it really boosts.
I don't always do it with a weapon.
You don't always have to do it with a weapon. He doesn't always do it with a weapon, but some people just say it boosts the skill of your artwork if you do it. Now, if you want to boost the skill of your artwork, that's always fine. Now, we're also going to make, this is just a pro skill in artwork, but we can always make just a quick noob tutorial on how you can still make a good one, just noob-like. Now we're gonna go on top of here and glitch. Okay, well, we lost budget again, so we're gonna have to do another ad. Don't skip past this, but this ad is gonna stop at 11. So if you want to skip this ad, go to 11 now. Have you always wanted to play Frisbee with an iPad?
We'll try Frisbee Us.
Frisbee Us is the best Frisbees ever, where you can get pro screenshots on how to play Frisbee with an iPad. Like this. Or maybe you could do Sky Up, like that. Make sure to buy a Frisbee iPad for only $10.99 today. Back here. Now we're budget's higher. But the camera's still running. You have to give me some time to focus. That Frisbee ad was really not a good idea. Okay, so is the imposter done?
Nope.
Wait for the camera to focus. There we go. The imposter's not done yet, but will be surely done soon. Ryder, your hand is blocking the view. Stop revealing my name. Get some close details on that gun. Now what he's doing is, it looks like extra shading. Now on the other hand, he's making kind of a knife-like thing. He's gonna have one hand and the other hand like that in gun position. Not all Among Us characters. This is actually very rare in drawing Among Us characters, so you can always skip that part. This part is gonna end at 13, and the video is gonna end at 14 minutes with outro included. There's the drip hands. Is it done yet? Now, if you want, you can color. Now, we're just gonna have a quick montage of coloring. Do 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 dun 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 do 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 do. Do don 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 do 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 don 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 do 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 don 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 do 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 ding don 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 don. Ah do 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 dee 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 da da do 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 don 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 dee dee. And time is almost up with 27 more seconds left. 10 more seconds left to finish. Now we're almost done. Now at 15 minutes, we're gonna be done. 1 minute left. And we're done. Almost done. Look how sick this looks right now. Even at on camera view, it still looks good. Now we're going to end the video.
No, not yet.
With an outro. 30 more seconds. Oh yes. Okay, 30 more seconds. Do 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 did did. Color the visor. Okay, we're gonna have to say goodbye now. Time's up. That's it. Let's take 10 seconds to admire this nice work.
That's a tier 1.
The end.